TV networks pay me to help guys on dates. I produce reality TV dating shows. I'm really good at it. I've been doing it for like 10 years. 90 Day Fiancé, Married at First Sight, Farmer Wants a Wife, all 3 seasons, and a bunch of other shows. Guys listen to me, and the guys that listen to me go home with the girl. So let me help you on your first 3 dates. This is Real Love Rob.
Bam! All right, we are back. And I'm in a tux. You know why I'm in a tux? Because it's date number 3! Woohoo! Date number 3! You made it to date number 3, which means you're doing something right. You're listening to her, not me, you're listening to her. You're showing her you can do the 3 P's, you can provide, right? You're paying for the dates. You're being consistent. You can protect her. Obviously, that goes without saying. You're looking out for her, making sure that she feels comfortable wherever you take her, and that you're not looking at any other women. And the third P in that, provide, protect, and procreate, right? But we're not here to get you laid. I'm here to help you get better connections with the women that you date. Should you be having sex on date number 3, the magical date? Yes, guys get closer when they have sex emotionally, which is great. However, that's between y'all. I am not... On our reality TV shows, what we do is the cast has to sign a no-sex contract, which means nobody is supposed to be having sex on camera when the producers are around. Do they not have sex when I'm not around? I don't know. What do you think? But seriously, congratulations, you made it this far. So let's get on to giving you pointers to keep you going further. All right, here we go. 3 pointers for date number 3, right? Here we go. Number 1, and most importantly, stay consistent. Keep doing what you've been doing. This is not the time to quit your job, change your hair color, start ghosting her, not returning her texts. You gotta stay consistent because she's gonna be watching you like a hawk. Because next up, she's gonna be inviting you to meet friends and family. That always comes next. Friends and family are coming really quickly, and she wants to make sure you're not gonna mess it up. So stay consistent, stay truthful. What I mean by truthful is keep falling back on your intentions. Why are you here? What are you looking for? Hopefully you've been honest with her, and only you know what your intentions are, but you've been telling her, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Mrs. Right. I'm looking for something that can turn into something meaningful. I don't know, but stay consistent. Don't change up. Don't suddenly be like, we're not exclusive. I can see other women. No, you can't. You're seeing the woman you've been with for the last 2 dates, all right? Stay consistent. That's point number 1. I like me in a tux, and I didn't shave because I'm going for ruggedly handsome meets suave and debonair. Point number 2. All right, guys, this is the part where you have to show that you are emotional. I don't mean you have to cry. I don't want to hear stories about you had a dog and it died. That's not what she's looking for. She's looking for some depth, right? This is date number 3. You have to reveal that you have some emotional depth. What I mean by that, I'll use me for example. I have 2 divorces. I don't know why you're taking advice from me. No, I do. I have 2 divorces. But I will talk to a woman honestly and openly about, like, I've had 2 divorces. I was married for 14 years. Then I had this other marriage and it didn't work out because I moved too fast. And I'm really taking my time getting to know who I am now. And I want to make sure I get it right because I don't want to go through the pain that I caused my family, the pain that I caused myself. I really am taking my time to find the right woman, right? That's an example. You're gonna have to use an example of your past. You're gonna have to be emotional. You're gonna have to show her that you have some compassion, that you have some empathy, that you have learned and you are becoming a better man. You don't have to be the perfect dude right now, but you are becoming a better man. So start thinking about what that is, because on date number 3, in the middle of the dinner, you're gonna have to lay out some emotional depth. It happens on all of our TV shows that I work on. I push the guys, you're gonna have to go deeper. You're gonna have to give her something she can sink her teeth into, something meaningful, I say the puppy that died because somebody tried to pull that crap, and it was hilarious. I had a puppy that died in my arms, and I was sad. Doesn't work. All right? Emotional depth. Point number 2. Point number 3. Today, you have to compliment her on something that you haven't complimented her on before. Here's some examples. Perhaps by this time, you guys are talking all the time, and she's talking to you about work. Maybe you're working with her next to her at your house, and you're reading her emails. And maybe perhaps you see how she handles herself with her employees, and that she's a boss, but she could be understanding and sensitive, and you like that about her, right? Or maybe she's super alpha, but when she's with you, you notice that she becomes a girly girl, and she becomes soft and feminine and sweet, and you like that. So you have to find something that you genuinely like about her, but you haven't complimented her before. And the reason behind that is because now you're going to show her that you've really been paying attention to her. So find something new to compliment her on. It's not her shoes. You can't do that. Can't do her outfit. Can't do, like if she does her hair different. Yeah, but depth. I'm trying to make you guys have better connections. I need something meaningful. Okay? That's our 3. All right, let's button this up. So we're on date number 3. And if you haven't yet, this one is special, right? You have to do a little extra. So if you haven't shown, you should always show up in your man lingerie, looking pimpish, looking clean. But if you haven't shown up with something for her, you should show up with flowers. I know it's trite. I know we've seen it in every TV show since we were kids. Flowers make a difference. Flowers elevate your game. Show up with flowers. I don't care. Like I got these they're falling apart. I got these just for the TV show here. But some young lady's gonna get them today, and she's gonna go, ooh, you thought about me. You gave me flowers. I did. All right, so where do we go from here, right? Date number 3, beginning of the relationship. What you really need to do is check in on your intentions. Make sure that you're being honest. Sorry, these earbuds keep coming out. Check in on your intentions. Make sure you're being honest. Why are you on this date? Are you looking for something meaningful? She knows that if you are, right? You gotta be honest with her. Don't change up. So where you go from here is up to you two. But if you think she is the one, you gotta keep dating her. And you gotta stay consistent. And you gotta keep asking the get to know you questions, and you gotta have fun. That's the other thing. It's dating. Yeah, you're gonna be nervous because you're putting yourself out there emotionally, but it should be fun. So have fun. Continue to get to know her. Hopefully, this is the woman you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. Hopefully, we'll see. Invite me to the wedding, especially if it's something fabulous. And you can tell everybody, hey, this YouTube guy who's a TV producer hooked us up. Anyway, have fun dating. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you can be nervous, but have fun. So what I want you to do is get off your phone, get out there, meet a real girl, and make some connections. That's what it's about. Everybody wants love, right? Why shouldn't you have love? It's really simple. Follow the rules. Like I said, reality TV producer taking what works in reality dating shows and bringing it to reality, bringing it to you. Real Love Rob, making connections better.